Hello, my name is Visor, and welcome to episode 6 of Let's Play The Witcher 2. Last episode, we got to Flotsam, saved some of our old friends, Dandelion and Zoltan, met Loredo, and now are tasked with killing a giant monster. Unfortunately, remember, we lost our silver sword to the dragon, and were woefully unprepared. So this episode, we're going to try to get back our sword, as well as a few other things to help us on our quest. Now currently it's right after dusk. Basically, since last episode, I looted every single building that I could that I thought was important. Additionally, I also went to the guards' barracks and killed their 2 training dummies. Like I said, eventually you get an attribute for doing this. Currently we're in the basement of the inn, and there's a few things I want to show off here. First of all, right through here, you can find the brothel. There's 3 girls here that you can do.
Tell me.
There's no benefit to it. You get a cutscene and you lose some money. I guess if you're into digital tits, this is something you could do. Additionally, this guy here, he's kind of interesting. Now, we could sell stuff, but I already took care of that. I sold all my crap already. Instead, I want to access storage, specifically so I can drop some of this stuff. Now, additionally, last episode, I said I didn't know what these filters do. I think I figured it out now. This sorts things alphabetically. This sorts it by the time you got it, with the newest item first. This sorts by weight, and this, I think, sorts by individual value. Actually, this sorts by value, this sorts by weight. So currently, I want to dump some of our stuff, specifically our leather. We have just a ton of it. Let's drop half of it for now. We don't need that much leather. Same deal with timber. We don't need that much timber. This is just to free up some inventory so we don't get over encumbered in our quest. Yeah, that should be good. Now, the cool thing about storage is you can access this from any town, so we can actually get the stuff later if we really need it. Anyway, now to prep, there are a few side activities I want to do first. First of all, there's a fighting thing over here.
What's going on here?
A competition, brother. With the port closed, we're bored off our arses. Care to take part?
What are the rules?
The contenders put their coin down, winner takes all.
The fighting rules.
Drop your opponent and make sure he stays down.
Complicated.
So, are you fighting, brother?
Of course. Though I always find it funny that there's a remind me of the rules option. The rules aren't hard.
Oh yeah. He's a fresher like you, brother. Good for starters. Put your coin down. So, what'll it be?
Let's do it. Also, his voice acting changed at the end of that. I always find that kind of weird. Anyway, we're going to go all in.
I'm ready.
Gentlemen, let the dance begin.
Wait till he drops his fucking guard.
Now, this is basically the same type of fight as last time. Press the prompts as they come up. Though these guys are a little tougher than the guards. Well, maybe not the first guy, but the second and third, I think, take a few more hits.
Punches lights out!
Actually, we're probably going to do a lot of fighting this episode, so we'll see.
Kick the plowing bastard!
That was fucking poetry.
I like that little clap.
Brother.
Sure, let's do it.
Who's up next?
Cor Bransel, known as Flip Arse.
Strange name.
Does everything backwards. Sleeps in daytime, drinks before he eats, and tells women to get dressed before he plows them.
Flip arse.
Show us your orans. So what'll it be?
Let's do it. Let's go fight Flip Arse. What a ridiculous nickname.
I'm ready.
Gentlemen, let the dance begin.
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook!
This guy's pretty big. Much more threatening than the execution from last episode. Still, overall, combat's not too hard.
Kick the plowing bastard!
Actually, we're probably also going to go meet up with Loredo during this episode. Remember, after we met him last episode, he said, meet me at my house, we can discuss business. We'll do that tonight. I mean, after all, it's dusk, so night is coming soon. Oh, there goes Flip Arse.
Hey, champ.
What?
I can tell you're a serious contender. Far too good for this drunken riffraff. Believe you me, I know what I'm talking about.
So? I don't know you.
They call me King Ziggy, because I pay like a king. If you want a taste of fame and riches, look for me by the inn in the evenings. I'll take you to the right place.
Wouldn't want to get on your bad side. Up for another, brother.
All right, last one, and we'll finish the fight at the end anyway.
Who's up next?
I knew you'd end up fighting each other.
Who's that?
Tidy Tib. The bastard eats honey straight from the hive, drinks for 4, and some say he can hang a bucket full of water from his cock. You better get a solid coin pouch ready. So what'll it be?
To do it. Honestly, the whole giant cock thing doesn't really help in a fight, does it? Pretty sure that's a liability.
I'm ready.
Gentlemen, let the dance begin.
And personally, I think the last guy looked a lot tougher than this Tidy... Was it Tidy Tib? What kind of nickname is that? I think Flipars at least was more interesting.
Watch out for the left hook.
Though, if I remember correctly, this guy's going to take a lot of hits to go down.
Wait till he drops his fucking
There we go.
guard.
That was fucking poetry. Congratulations.
That little golf clap is
You
always
dropped
funny to
some
me.
of the toughest brawlers. Well done. Tournament's over.
Punches lights
Wasn't much
out.
of a tournament, but we got diagrams for superior leather pants. That's what I came to do.
Look, people.
Now, there's another thing we should do here while we have the chance.
Do my eyes deceive me, or are you Witcher Geralt?
What can I do for you?
My cousin from Vizima claims you're good at dice.
I can play.
If word gets out that we've a good contender, better players are likely to show up. The stakes will rise. Maybe even Ina Gauss or Sender will look at us. Masters.
So, will you play?
Sure, let's roll some dice. Of course, this will eventually lead to another reward.
Sure. Great. We only play for fun, but Zindrab fancies himself a master.
I won't play any old challenger. Show us what you can do, and who knows, I might sit down with you.
Yeah, what an arrogant prick. It's not really a hard game, though. It's just dice poker. We did a round of this in the introduction, so we'll do a few more rounds here. Though I have noticed it's actually possible to lose your dice if you roll them wrong. Like if they roll off the edge, you just completely lose the dice. Probably don't want to do that. Oh, not bad. We got 3 2s, so let's re-roll these. What does he have? He has a pair. It's not bad. Let's go all in. Let's see. So we have 3 2s. What did he get? Oh, he got a full house. Son of a bitch. So we lost some gold. No big deal. We still need to play him again, though. I have to beat these two so we can eventually get to the other guy. Really, this thing's not that hard. You just keep playing until you win. Alright, so we already have 2 pairs. He has just 1 pair. Alright. Oh, beautiful. We got a full house. Excellent. We got our money back. Now we got to play the other guy. Here we go.
Care to roll?
That's why I'm here. Now this is just going to be the same deal as before. I don't think you guys need to see me play dice all day, so let's skip ahead. There we go.
Your luck was in.
Yeah, whatever. Now we can finally play this guy.
You can challenge better players now, but
Oh, wait. Sorry. They all look the same to me. I want to challenge the guy with the silly hat. Lady, you're in the way.
What do you want?
Come on.
Careful.
Shall we roll a few?
Of course. Come on. All right. Feel lucky? Let's do it. All right, we still have 2 pairs. He has... Excellent.
You won.
Care for a rematch?
No. Try Einar Gorzel from the Craftsman's District. Beat him, and who knows? Maybe even Sendler will agree to play you.
Thanks.
Excellent. So that's it for now. We'll do more dice later on.
Ah, my idol's coming.
Instead, what we want to do right now is handle one of our quests. Let's check our quest with Loredo. It should be time. And now we're tracking it. Oh, by the way, if you're here, you can talk to Zoltan, Dandelion, and Roach about various intelligence and plans and other background information. Not too interested in what they have to say at the moment, though.
Bull punching tricks, that's how they get their kicks.
Greetings.
But hear me
You know,
when I
we're gonna
say
head
that I
to
was a tiny
Loredo's house. He has the thing on top of the hill. Yeah, that big thing. Right on top of the hill.
I tell him, I'm taking
So,
your
I guess I really haven't shut off the town yet. So this is the craftsman's area, and over there is the non-human area, so that's where the elves and the dwarves live. So this town is sort of segregated, and they have peace for now, but we're going to meet Loredo and see that maybe they won't have peace forever. Anyway, let's go meet him. Here's his place.
What?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
Leave your weapon here.
Guard it with care. It's very valuable.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too. You going inside or not? Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump, you will not only...
Come on, Roach.
With these cunts, Laredo couldn't protect the port from a drunk lumberjack, let alone Yorveth.
He's succeeded so far, Roach.
The port is rotting away and this prick throws fireside feasts.
Just needed to wait for that before we triggered the cutscene.
A ballista. The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot twice because it recoils and shifts. I've heard that somewhere before.
Where did you learn about ballistae?
I knew someone who knew a bit about them.
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Laredo's mercy. They're all drunk here now. I'll provoke the guard.
Relax, Roach. I don't want to fight this rabble again.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Laredo's express permission.
I'll handle this. Go have a drink.
Alright, so we're going to tell Roach to relax and we'll take care of this problem. Now, there's quite a few people here, but the best solution is this person here. Nice prostitute.
What do you need, ugly?
That's just offensive.
Ugly,
Well, you ain't exactly handsome.
but...
I wouldn't worry. Women prefer ugly men to groomed dandies. And you're ugly something mighty. Care for a romp?
Can't just now, but I'll find you later in town. What's your name?
Margarita.
She is one of the choices at the brothel. Again, no benefit other than losing money and seeing a cutscene. But anyway, let's surprise our friend.
I wanted to surprise my friend, the sad-looking guy by the ballista.
Some idiot wanted me to read him poems recently. Extravagance, as I say it. I didn't like it.
I was thinking of something a little more traditional.
What would you have me do?
Let her choose.
I don't really care. Just get him away from the ballista.
Oh, now you've got me doubting he's your mate at all. But I'll not pry. It'll cost you double.
That's steep.
I may be a simple girl, but I know at least a few men who'd give you trouble if I told them what you've asked of me. Pay me, and it'll stay between us. I mean, no point in giving brutes and louts a good reason to perfect their skills, eh?
Right. But we have another option.
A favor for a favor?
There is one thing you could do for me.
And that is?
Myron and Alphonse, 2 of Laredo's thugs. Give them a good thrashing, and I'll even blow...
I stirred up enough trouble as it is during the execution.
No need to stir trouble. Just humiliate them some ways.
Consider it done.
Alright. So let's go take care of Alphonse and Myron.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Oh, we're definitely doing a real diversion. Anyway, I think here...
Did you hear?
Nope, that's not Myron. That guy over there is Myron. They all look the same.
I don't like freaks.
And I don't like oafish no-necks.
What do you want, mutants?
Let's arm wrestle. This guy's irritating anyway.
To try my luck. Arm wrestling.
I'm gonna crush you, mutants.
Save the boasting till later. Let's do this.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one.
Alright, so we've done arm wrestling before, but it's kind of hard to explain how the control works. You'd think I'm just moving the icon, but I'm not. I'm controlling the speed of the icon. It's sort of like a plane.
Do that again, and I'll fuck you
I hate mutants like you.
I know, I know.
You've had your song.
Yeah, I guess saying arm wrestling is like a plane's throttle makes sense. You control the speed and you need to adjust it constantly for it to stay in the marker. And this one, nope. The fact that they all look pretty much the same is a pain in the ass. Nope. Ah, there's Alphonse.
They say witches have no need. What you want, old man?
It's arm wrestle.
I was looking to test my strength. Arm wrestling.
What do I stand to gain?
Nothing, because I'll thrash you.
And if I win?
You'll have beat a witcher, so I guess that gets you bragging rights.
Are you that Geralt fella? The Grey Wolf? All right. Let's begin.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Alright, same thing as before. Just need to maintain the speed. Keep it in the gap. Which gets smaller as time goes on, as your stamina decreases, I guess. But overall, not too hard.
Damn the dogs! The old man got me. I need to eat. Build up a bit.
Nothing better than a
I don't mind Alphonse as much. At least he's not racist, you know? He's just trying to be really macho, but we kicked his ass. Let's talk back to Margarita.
Myron and Alphonse.
Teach them a lesson yet?
Of course.
All right. I'm off to give the boy some diversion.
True.
Alright, let's go see Margarita do what she's best at.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orans.
She really gonna charge to listen? Seems kind of intense.
Care for a little diversion, brave one?
I'm on duty.
Oh, come on. Your comrades are well at it, having their fun. Why should you be any worse?
You're right. Let's go.
And they're off. So now let's just head on up and sabotage that ballista a little bit. Let's see what we can take. Oh, the cocky mechanic. That's probably important. And look over there in the bushes. I guess he's getting cocked too. Anyway, we're done with that, so let's go head back to Roach. Anyway, Roach should be waiting for us right over here by the stairs.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts
Or...
of liquor.
wait. Normally he's just right here, watching everybody party.
Provided it all.
True. Come here, lass.
I'm not going crazy, am I? I know that Roach is normally right here. What the hell, Roach? Why are you up there on the top of the stairs? God damn it.
Loredo's busy with that witch Sheila. Come back later.
Geralt, let's wait downstairs in the yard.
I swear, pretty much every time I've done this quest, he's always been waiting at the bottom of the stair, then we walk up together. Not sure why it was different this time. Very bizarre.
Yes?
What do you mean, yes? You asked to speak.
Do we wait until the honorable lady is done with the venerable hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen are here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they're guarding so closely?
My apologies, gentlemen. I could not help overhearing your conversation.
What do you want?
In point of fact, it's a matter for the Witcher. I have an offer.
Dude, considering how far he walked, this motherfucker has some good hearing.
An offer? Interesting.
I suspect you did not come to Flotsam for pleasure alone.
You suspect right.
Do you know about the monster in the river?
Maybe.
Might have heard something.
I expect someone will hire you to deal with it sooner or later. Thus, I presume that...
Stop presuming, expecting, and concluding. Just tell me what you want.
Our honored host is in possession of part of a trap, built especially for the beast in question.
Go on.
Around back, there's a storage area where Loredo keeps the treasures he confiscates from merchants and travelers. There are heaps of things out there.
Let me guess. You know exactly where I need to look.
Precisely. I saw Loredo's men carrying the contraption across the garden in a crate. They placed it on a platform by the wall, beyond which lies the craftsman's district.
Why are you telling me?
Why? We need to be rid of the beast as soon as possible. Good luck.
All right. I'll distract the guard. You sneak behind the house.
Brilliant as ever.
Okay then. So while Roach goes off and does his thing, let's prepare a little. We're gonna drink a little something that'll help us on our next bit. We've done this before, just a bit of cat, and make it easier to sneak around and all that good stuff. Now, as you can see, even when you're in the menu, stuff is still going on in the world, so you gotta be careful.
Shut it, soldier! Have respect for your superiors or spend the...
Anyway, now we have Cat. Roach is distracting the guy.
I didn't realize.
As I see it, the entire garrison could use a lesson in discipline.
Oh, Roach. He's going to drill sergeant mode. Anyway, this guy, you can't really sneak up upon. It's better just to hide here behind this rock. Now, this next guy isn't really that hard. You just got to be a little careful, because with Cat on, you can't actually see things very well. Watch out for buckets. If you touch them, they'll give you away. Now, this door here, you can't go through. It's locked. So you got to go on the side and climb up the ledges. Now, basically, all the sneaking we do, there is a failure state. Basically, if you're caught, you're going to be taken inside to see Loredo. He's going to tell you a bunch of crap that you don't care about. But we want to do this outside because there's a bunch of loot here. In fact, actually, you can see Loredo right now. He, I think, is the guy sitting down. No, he might be the guy that's standing up. The guy sitting down might be a scribe. And over there is a very familiar silly hat. I mean, lady. However, that silly hat is currently staring out the window, and we really need her to turn around. There we go. Now, there are 3 guards in this area, but with Cat, we just need to watch them walk by. But keep an eye out for buckets, because they'll give you away immediately and there's no recovery. Another one down. Now, we don't actually have to knock out all 3 guards. One of them's far enough off that we don't have to be worried about him. Though I do want to grab all the loot that's here. Oh wait, there's no loot, there's just a bucket, so okay. Let's head on up, see what Sheila and Loredo are talking about. I think those birds really should kind of give me away, shouldn't they?
You forget who you're dealing with, Commandant.
You must think me an idiot.
I cannot help myself. You take guardsmen off the streets to guard carpets, fabrics, and spices pilfered from merchants. Do you have any grasp of the responsibility that rests with you?
Don't teach an old man to piss, sorceress. I've ruled Flotsam for years.
Flotsam is ruled by a fear of Yorveth. That fear rules even you.
I've made my demands perfectly clear.
Like a crying babe deprived of its rattle. In time, Commandant, they'll hang you by the neck from a roadside tree like a regular bandit. And rightly so, for you're no better.
Your time will come too, sorceress. They'll pile kindling at your feet.
Enough. Fear has confused you. Think over what I said and give your answer before it's too late.
So it seems like those two are plotting something. Actually, I'm not sure the guy sitting there is a scribe. I think he might be a merchant. Can't really tell. Cat's kind of in the way. Anyway, let's put another point into our vigor regeneration. This time we'll get 25% vigor regeneration while in combat, which is very nice. This also unlocks our alchemy, magic, and swordsmanship tree. So next time we could improve our magic, like improve our ard signs, or get better at combat. That's also an option. Though there's also something I kind of want to do in alchemy tree. I know I said I didn't want to specialize it, but side effect does allow you to get a lot more mutagens. That might be worth it. Though I guess I don't have a lot of mutagen slots, so maybe I shouldn't worry about it. We can respec later on in the game, so I'm also thinking about maybe putting a point into dagger throwing right now. It's probably useful, and it's a mechanic, so kind of want to show it off. My only concern is I normally don't use it, so not actually sure how useful it is. What do you guys think? Should I get dagger throwing? Anyway, let's continue looting this place. Some gold here. And it's not letting me down. Why isn't it letting me down? There we go. We still got a little under 2 minutes of cat left, which should be plenty of time for us to get to where we need to be. Now there's this other guard here, which is really the last guard we have to deal with. Just need to wait for him to head back, and you know how these sneaking missions go. A lot of waiting and very slowly. All right, he's ready to go back. We're gonna go right after him, and of course, watch out for buckets. Alright, there we go. Now the way is clear, and we could go to our objective, or we can loot everything here. There's some wood, and 2 or 3 chests, and a bunch of crates. So let's grab that stuff, because actually we will get another chance to be here, but might as well grab it now. Alright, 2 more chests over here. Of course, there's that final guard as well, so continue avoiding buckets. It'd be really embarrassing to screw up this far into the mission, because we've done so well so far. I think the last time I played this mission, I actually got overencumbered getting these lumber. But it's kind of interesting because on a sneaking mission, being overencumbered doesn't actually do anything. You're moving slowly either way. Anyway, in this area, our final bit of loot. Some of it's pointless, but we got some quest loot here as well. Alright, so that chest is glowing, full of the familiar quest loot. We have an iron frame, which is probably part of the trap that merchant was talking about. We also have a diagram for a robust silver sword, which is awesome. That's a lot better than the silver swords they sell in town, and we really want to craft this. Additionally, this is some really nice armor, and this upgrade's okay, but ultimately not as special as the things we just picked up. Anyway, let's get the rest of the loot here, then head on out. Man, look at all those guys still partying, not noticing a single damn thing. I mean, come on, the Witcher just disappeared for like 20 minutes and no one cares. Bunch of drunk bastards. Not very useful, really. And here we are, back in the party like nothing happened. Let's go meet Roach.
Didn't like him from the start. Loredo's storing valuable gifts from the merchants right here. He may be expecting Yorvith to attack.
And that's not all.
I overheard the Commandant talking to Sheila. I couldn't pinpoint the topic of their conversation, but it seems to me he's angling for something.
We'll see what he has to say.
Everything's where it should be.
Alright, let's go see Loredo.
Go in. They await you.
Where are we to go? I'd hardly call this a hut.
You, sir, cannot enter. We've been ordered to let in the Witcher, but no one else.
Son of a bitch. Fine. He wants to play hard, we'll play hard.
I don't want any trouble. I'll call for support.
No need. Tell Loredo I got the message.
See you, Roach.
That's not good. Roach is kind of pissed, but what are we gonna do? Let's head on inside. Now, this is Loredo's house. Quite nice, but a lot of it's blocked off. We can't go this way. And when we try to go up...
Here to see the Commandant.
We have business to discuss.
Good luck. He's in a foul mood.
Why?
We'll talk another time, and definitely elsewhere.
Well, she's the reason that he's in a foul mood. But anyway, we can't go upstairs either. Another guard. So, let's go meet Loredo.
Finally!
They didn't want to let me in while the sorceress was here.
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything, those sorceresses. I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate, though nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
Actually, have I ever explained why he's called the White Wolf? I mean, the white part's obvious. The wolf thing is because of the wolf medallion. Because he's from a school of witchers whose symbol is of the wolf. Now, the other witcher, Lethos, he's from the school of the snake, which is why he has that thing around his neck. Anyway.
That's no concern of yours.
Listen, Witcher, here in Flotsam, everything's my ploughing concern. Let me help you, Geralt.
Yeah, you really don't want his help. You can sort of tell that he's a piece of human shit. But anyway.
I'm looking for the man responsible for Foltest's death.
Here?
I know the Scoia'tael had a hand in it too. It's their trail I followed to Flotsam.
Lucky you found Bernard Loredo then. If you're telling the truth, Yorveth's got raw blood on his hands. I can help you find him.
Oh man. I bet his speeches really work on the common folk because he's really painting himself as a protector of justice and all that. Such nonsense.
What about Vernon Roach? Why didn't you let him in?
Roach? Know the aura that surrounds him? Men like him act first and think later. And when they act, almost inevitably innocent blood flows. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the elven bandits for years now.
Oh, he's concerned about innocent blood. You know, the guy who's stealing from the merchants and keeping all that crap in the backyard, as well as part of the Kayran trap?
A local conflict. None of my business.
You killed some elves on the riverbank outside Flotsam.
We were attacked.
You failed to understand.
It's you who doesn't understand, Loredo. To tell you the truth, I'm not human.
You an elf? A dwarf? No, talking bollocks. I piss on the fact that they call you freak for your white hair and glowing eyes. You're a human like any other. We're fighting a war. And you, my friend, cannot straddle the fence.
What about the elves and dwarves in the trading post? The smiths, peddlers, and hunters? They eat with you, sleep among you. Whose side are they on?
Hell if I know. That's my point, Witcher. When you fight for survival, you need to be sure who your friends are. The non-humans in Flotsam, sure, they eat, fuck, shit among us. But when Yorveth sounds the battle horns, who knows what they'll do.
Let's go for the middle option. It's really the most insulting one we have right now.
I'm surprised they haven't turned on you already.
How so?
The town guards treat non-humans like shit. Frankly, I don't know what keeps them here.
I'll tell you what, Geralt. The hunger they'd face in the forest. But I grant you, those acts of, insubordination need to be stopped. Soldiers are simple men. When you see your mate die, a scoia'tael arrow in his throat, it's hard to look favourable at the elf who sells your wife coloured kerchiefs. You're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
I love this option.
You detest non-humans.
I detest Yorveth, the coward who hunts the innocent instead of facing soldiers. I detest that horse son who murders women and children while claiming that he fights for freedom. He's a monster, Geralt. He's the evil I protect people from. And anyone who helps a monster becomes a similar monster to my mind.
Enough. I get it.
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I've an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. The squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
What's on the barge?
You mean who? Bandits, murderers, rapists. On their way to the dungeons at Drakenborg. As soon as...
Their infamous leader joins them. The cherry on the cake, and Bernard Loredo's crown trophy.
Couldn't have put it better myself. As long as Yorveth remains free, humans, elves, and dwarfs will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Yorveth.
How can Zoltan help if he can't go outside the walls?
Step by step, Geralt. That's how you build trust. You could start by tending to a problem we have. A beast. The Kayran has blocked all boat traffic. I'm losing tolls. That is, the trading post is losing revenue. Kill the Kayran and I'll declare your friends acquitted of their crimes. Then Zoltan can take you to see Yorveth.
Alright, let's go along with it for now, but as a Witcher, we probably still want to get paid. Really not much else going for us.
I'm a Witcher. I don't work for free.
Of course you don't. Help us capture the scoia'tael commander, and you'll be rewarded generously. Straight from the trading post's treasury.
Why not? We're gonna do this anyway, so might as well get paid.
I'll see what I can find out.
You stir up storms wherever you go. I actually believe you'll bring peace to Flotsam. Don't disappoint this town, Geralt. Farewell.
I'm actually really curious who this guy is. Because he's been sitting in all these meetings, but he doesn't say anything. The way he's dressed makes me think he's foreign, and I have a few suspicions of who he is, but I don't think they ever explicitly say who he is. Anyway, let's raid Loredo's house and then head on out. Really not much else to do here. Though there is a quest item by the door. Can't touch it yet though, it's locked. But anyway, that's it for this episode. We're still preparing to hunt the monsters, and so far the most important things we've done is gotten a bit of a Kayran trap, as well as getting a diagram for a better sword. Next episode, we'll probably forge that sword, as well as gather a few more bits of equipment around town. But until then, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.